Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching me from. And what do I have for us today is part of the story I've been telling. And today we are talking about what is Ekokorokoro. Growing up in a strict social community, I refer to social community as a church. It's just like your football club or any club of interest. So you are interested in church, you belong to it. That's social community, a place you go to that has common interest. So regularly in this church, they tell us not to listen to Ekokorokoro. And as I continue to grow, these thoughts come to mind, and I want to share my thoughts. The church will call other churches Doctrine Ekokorokoro because they are scared of losing their members. So they find a way to tie us with the so-called teachings. They disallowed us from reading other churches' publication. Any publication, any book or newsletter or whatever magazine is from other denomination, they prevent us from reading it. Why? Because they want to control our mind. They don't want our mind to see other forms of worship that are really reasonable. No one is Christ. That made me to question, is Christ or God now divided? Because we have several church denominations, even though one religion, even though two religions, several brands of denominations with different names. What for? To confuse every one of us. So when my church said, Ekokorokoro, as I continue to grow older, in my mind, this is what they did. Ekokorokoro. So if I listen to Deeper Life, if I listen to Mountain of Fire, if I listen to CAC, or other pastors preaching that resonates with me or that made sense to me, I'm considered what? In their own mind? That is wrong. Liberty should be for everyone. I should have my choice of what I listen to. I want to listen to TD Jakes, is my choice. I want to listen to any preacher whatsoever. It should be my choice. Not the church trying to force me into doing only what the church thinks it is good. Just because of losing membership. Just because of losing their members. Why? Why? If we cover the truth for so long, one day, the truth will be revealed. I have found my truth. I know that we are all using these tactics to keep our members so that we don't lose them. There's no Ekokorokoro anywhere. The part of the Bible you preach to people is different from the part some other places preach to their members. Everybody pick the part of the Bible that matches their principles or their mission, the reason for which they started their church. They pick that part of the Bible that resonates with their commission. So why then, if Christ is not divided, why are we divided? If Christ is not divided, why are we so divided in our opinions? If Christ is not divided, why are we divided in what we teach and preach to people? Just to gain membership? If that is the reason, I'm sent to you to tell you, let people be. Free your members. Let them live their authentic life. Let them live for themselves. Thank you for listening. There's no Ekokorokoro. There's no Ekokorokoro. I can pick magazine from Deeper Life, from CAC, from Redeem, from Mountain of Fire, from anywhere. As long as it is my choice. I want to read it. I like to read it. So what concerns you in it? Why disallowing people from being your member just because they are reading other people's magazines? For almost 30 years, I was conditioned into believing that reading other churches' magazine is sinful. What is sinful there? What is the sin there? How does it hurt you if I pick up a magazine printed by Redeemed Christian Church of God or the magazine printed by TD Jakes? How does that affect you? Other than to create some thoughts inside of me. And I know, now growing up, I understand that it is a way to keep membership. Stop. Speak the Bible. Speak what you want to see in the Bible and let people make their choices. Stop caging people. Stop caging people. Allow people to live their life purpose. Thank you for listening. See you all later.